This is Ian Cameron for Sportsbook Review, taking a look at your MLB overnight lines for the games on Monday, August the 8th. As it usually is on Monday, a pretty small baseball card, but I've isolated one game that we're going to talk about that I think offers a very good opportunity. And if you've been watching previous overnight lines videos, you won't be shocked in the least to hear which side I like in this game. We're talking about the Detroit Tigers, Seattle Mariners, taking place on Monday, August 8th, and Michael Fulmer, start in, start out, just continues to get the job done for the Tigers, get the job done for me, get the job done for any viewers that are tailing my picks, tailing my recommendations, and taking the Tigers with Michael Fulmer on the mound. We've all been enjoying what we've been seeing from this guy on the mound here for Detroit. He has been absolutely fantastic. More of the same, really, from Michael Fulmer in his last start. Another strong outing, and you can't deny just how good Detroit has been with him on the mound. 15-2 now are the Detroit Tigers in 17 starts from Fulmer this season. That's a track record, in my opinion, worth riding here on Monday night. He's back on the mound against Seattle. He's allowed 3 runs or less in 9 of his last 10 starts. He's given up just 28 earned runs in 104 innings. That is impressive. That's pretty microscopic when you think about it. A 2.42 ERA over that stretch of time. Very impressive from Michael Fulmer. He really looks like he's got all the ability to be a top-level starting pitcher, an ace for this team. Maybe the next ace of the Detroit Tigers once Justin Verlander packs it in. I think this guy's actually already the ace. I mean, Verlander's having a good comeback season, no question. But I think this guy, the future of this Detroit Tigers rotation, and I think it's going to show. On the flip side, Hisashi dun 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 Miwakuma dun 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 dun. He's been pitching good for the Seattle Mariners as of late. There's no question. He had one rotten outing against the Chicago Cubs. He got hit around a little bit, gave up 5 runs in just 3 innings a couple of starts ago. Bounced back real strong against Boston in his last start. 5-hit shutout baseball in 7.1 innings. He's not the easiest guy to go against right now because, for the most part, his last 4 or 5 starts, Hisashi Iwakuma's gotten the job done for the Mariners. But he hasn't had the greatest track record against the Tigers. He's just 1-3 in his last 4 starts against Detroit, dating back to 2014. And the Tigers have hit him pretty hard. We're talking about 17 runs scored by the Tigers in 22.2 innings against Iwakuma over those 4 games. And then you start looking at some of the statistics of certain hitters that for this Detroit Tigers lineup against Iwakuma, and things get even more impressive with what they've been able to do. Miguel Cabrera, Victor Martinez, and Ian Kinsler all hitting .375 or better in at least 10 at-bats, 10 plate appearances in the past, at least, minimum for all 3 guys against Iwakuma. So they've all faced him, at least a bunch of times, and all have tremendous numbers against Iwakuma. Like I said, all of them, .375 or better batting average against Iwakuma. So I think they're going to have more success at the plate against him than I expect the Mariners to have here against Michael Fulmer. And when you look at these 2 bullpens, I mean, the Detroit bullpen, which was such an area of weakness for a large part of the season, they've been better lately. A 2.25 ERA for that Detroit bullpen over their last 10 games. You compare that to what Seattle's inconsistent, mediocre bullpen has done. They've got a 6.27 bullpen ERA in their last 10 games. So if this is a game that's close in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning, it should be an edge for the Detroit Tigers here, and that's why, once again, with Michael Fulmer on the mound, I'm going to back the Detroit Tigers here. You can get them right around even money, -101, -102, in that range right now is where you can find the Detroit Tigers, and I'm going to try to ride Michael Fulmer to the winner's circle one more time and take the Detroit Tigers to beat the Seattle Mariners on Monday night, August the 8th. All right, that's my brief look at MLB overnight lines for the games on Monday, August 8th. Like I said, it's a short card. The one game that stuck out to me was that Detroit game playing the Tigers side. Let's see if we can cash another ticket in baseball action on Monday. Until next time, I'm sports handicapper for Ian Cameron for Sportsbook Review.
Always on the go? Bet365 has one of the top mobile platforms in today's market. Sign up today and don't let your busy life keep you out of the game.